It's a new month. It's June 1st, 2023. So it's time to make a recap of last month on how things went with my Amazon business, because I think that these videos are going to be super important. By the way, if it's the first video you see and you want to see the other video in the series, the previous months, check the playlist right there. I'm going to call this playlist Road to $100,000 a month, because this is the goal right now that I'm working towards. I'm making a new video every single month on how my business is growing on Amazon. So as I said, I think that these videos are going to be super important for guys that are going to join, are going to see this channel, are going to discover Amazon online arbitrage, selling on Amazon, all that stuff in the future, because you are going to be able to see how I'm growing and the problems that I'm facing. And even if you are subscribed right now, and you know, whenever you reach the point that I'm at right now, if it's in the future, you are going to be able to come back to these videos and see how I was able to deal with the problems that I was facing, because you're going to face the same problems, right? So quick recap. When I started this video series, I think it was for the month of March, I was making close to $40,000 a month on Amazon, all right, with online arbitrage. But a lot of things have changed. I decided to transition entirely into working with a prep center to delegate the prepping part of my business, because if I want to grow, and I have the plan to grow, to hopefully grow to 6 figures a month by Q4, by the end of Q4, I need to two things, right? I need to delegate prep in one end, and this is with the prep center, and we're gonna go how it went this month, because if you've seen the previous videos, it was not going that well because of order cancellation, of a lot of stuff, and a lot of new stuff that happened actually this month. And if you're on the Discord server, because yes, we have a Discord server, link in the description, best place to ask any questions when it comes to selling on Amazon, best place to meet new sellers. If you're over there, you know that I had some issues with the prep center, because I'm pretty vocal, I'm always talking in the Discord. And so yeah, but this is the first thing. Basically, this is delegating prep, because it takes a lot of time and it's not scalable, and I want to be able to travel, so you know, if I need to prep, it's not gonna work. And the second thing is having access to cheap capital, right? Cheap money to be able to grow your business without your own money, right? So as you guys know, I was going under Chase 524 rule. Like I was, because with Chase you can only have 5 new credit cards in the last 24 months. So I'm finally under. I finally went under that on May 11th. And if you've seen the previous videos, you know. So we're going to talk about that, what I did, and yeah. So that's the two main things. So how much money did I make this month? You saw the title. So the business has not grown, basically, and I still have your account is at risk of deactivation, but I'm gonna show you exactly how much I made on the US, and let me just do this. So you're gonna be able to see how much I made in the US market. So it's like 25.82. I'm also selling in Canada and in Mexico, so you can add a few thousand to that, so it's pretty close to 30,000. So the business went, it pretty much did not grow, right? And I'm gonna tell you exactly what problem I had to face this month. I'm gonna explain everything to you, and how I fixed them, because I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, it is finally fixed. The issues, all the issues I had to deal with the prep center are finally fixed. Right now, I'm not dealing with a lot of order cancellations anymore, because I've been able to learn how to work with different websites to avoid order cancellations and stuff. So this part is figured out. The order cancellation stuff is behind us. Right now, it's totally fine. I'm able to spend my money without having to deal with order cancellation. I still have some gift cards from last month or from before the last videos where I had some order cancelled, and I still need to look at those credit cards and spend them. I probably have like a few $100s in gift cards to spend, but like this issue with order cancellation, it's done. There's not a lot of things that I can tell you on how to fix that if you face the same issue. You just need to try, because it's gonna be different for every single website, every single online retailer. They all have their rules. So some of them, when you change the address, it's gonna get like order gonna get cancelled. It's different for a lot of websites, and it's changed all the time. So the only thing that can help you go through this phase is just test everything you can. Just watch my video on order cancellation and how to avoid them. Test every single every single thing that you can change, like change one thing at a time until you pretty much figure out what's causing the cancellation. And then like you'll be set, take notes on everything, like with Notion or with your Apple, like Google Doc, whatever. Notion is a great way to do it. Take notes of every single thing that you can, every single variable, change them one by one until you can order without getting cancellation. So that's the first part. When it comes to Prep Center, the order cancellation, it's fine. I'm not dealing with them anymore. Now, I had another big issue with the Prep Center that I only realized not too long ago, probably 10 days ago, right? Not even. I remember I was on the beach, I was sitting on the beach and I was talking to my Prep Center and I was pissed off. And I was already thinking of this video that I was going to make at the end of the month. And I was thinking to myself, like, I do not want to, because, you know, I'm sharing everything. And I was thinking, because, you know, it's a little bit of, you know, I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to a camera, but like you guys are watching it, and it's like a little bit like you guys are some accountability partners to me. And I was like, I'm gonna have to tell them that I took a fat ass L this month and that I lost a lot of inventory, because you're gonna see this story is crazy. It's not that crazy, like I'm overselling it, but like I was already not looking forward to this moment where I would have had to tell you that I took a massive L, but things resolve, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. So pretty much something went wrong with my Prep Center when they created my account, right, on their software and stuff. And so when I was like, they had 2 accounts for my name, basically. I don't know what they did. They fucked up somewhere. And so basically my inventory was split in between those 2 accounts. And so at one point I realized that my sales are not growing. So something must be wrong, right? And so I really looked at everything that they received and I realized that a lot of shipments were not showing as received, while when you looked at the tracking number, a lot of the time you were able to see a picture of the package in their lobby, and you can see that the package had been delivered for a long time, right? So what happened is that, as I said, my inventory was split in 2 in between those 2 accounts, and so half of my inventory was not getting sent to Amazon. So of course my sales are not growing because half my inventory is sitting at the Prep Center, right? And so I had a lot of back and forth with the Prep Center because, you know, I had to make a whole spreadsheet with all the packages that were missing, that were not checked in, with the tracking number, send proof and everything. And it was not easy, but it got resolved. I'm glad it got resolved. And so they were able to find the package and to send everything to Amazon, you know, put everything back together, send everything to Amazon. So that made me lose a lot of money. I haven't looked to see if the price tanked ever since, because I've been working with the Prep Center for 2 months, so a lot of package from when I started were not sent to Amazon, and I've been sitting for like close to 2 months. Like the inventory has been sitting for close than 2 months. So maybe that a few of those products have tanked, and it's really bad, right? So I haven't looked at it yet, because I usually look at my price when things start to get available, and then and only at that moment I reprice. But it's a mistake, by the way, because if you are on the Discord server, you know that this is the L I actually took this month. It was actually today. So yesterday for you guys that are seeing this video. So I had that ASIN that I've been replenishing, that I haven't been replenishing, but like I replenished it last week or 2 weeks ago. And last time I bought it was during Q4 of like last year, during Q4 last year. And so the price I had it for was super low. And the thing is that right now the price went super high, right? So I think it's selling like, you know, I was selling it for like probably 80% return on investment during Q4 at $22, I think. And so this is why I set my maximum price at $22 on Be Cool. And so right now, the thing is that $22 right now is like $4-5 under the buy box right now, because the buy box right now is at like 27, right? And so what happened is I did not look at my repricer, and so it used the old repricing settings, and so it cut the price down to $22 while the buy box was at $26-27. So I lost, it's still profitable, it was still 15% return on investment, but I lost some money because of course I sold the product when I wanted to. I sold like 10 units, but I still have some units. I don't remember how many units I have. But anytime you replan on a product, check your repricer to make sure that you are okay with the price that is set right now, right? If not, you're gonna lose money. So learn from my mistake. Do not make the same mistake as me, because it's gonna piss you off, because it really pissed me off. So this is when it comes to the first part, when it comes to scaling, because yes, I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but the whole reason why I decided to move with the prep center and to outsource prep is because not only I may want to travel, I may need to travel, but also it's way easier to scale, because like when you need to prep all the time, it takes a lot of time. And you know, sometimes like I was not prepping for a few days, maybe for 1 week when I was prepping myself, and then, you know, my sales went down, my sales went back up. And so right now, the thing is that right now, you know, my business is pretty much on maintenance at around $25,000 a month just for the US, above $25,000 a month for the US. It's pretty like the sales are constant, because I just need to place the order, and my prep center is shipping stuff all the time to Amazon. They were not shipping everything, but right now they're shipping stuff all the time, which is good, because at the beginning, you know, it was pretty slow, like the turnaround time was pretty slow. Right now they are shipping like almost 2, 3, maybe sometimes 4 times a week, so I'm happy with that. It's going way faster. So this is the whole first part when it comes to my plan to scale, right? Delegating prep, right? There's another part, as I said in the beginning, that is having access to cheap capital, right? Having access to cheap money, so I do not have to use my own money to scale the business. Because as I said, I want to scale the business hopefully by Q4. You know, April was supposed to be a transition month, and it was supposed to be the only transition month. But now May has been a transition month as well, because I had a lot of stuff to figure out. But you live and learn, right? And you know, I learned from my mistakes. And now, you know, I have a better foundation to grow the business. So the second part. As you guys know, I moved all my business banking to Chase to start building that relationship and stuff. I was at Bank of America. They were not giving me any credit limit increase and stuff. I still have a secured business credit card with them. They were not willing to unsecure it or to increase the limit. So I said I'm just gonna move all my banking for the business to Chase, start building that relationship, and hopefully when it comes May 11, I will be under 524 and I can apply for a new Chase card, for a new business card, which is a Chase one, because they have great credit cards, right? And so on the 12th, or was it on the 11th? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But like I did apply and we were approved for the Chase Inc. Preferred. So it's a great thing because it's a first step. It's the best business credit card that I have right now. I'm going to apply for a new one in 2 months. And so hopefully when it comes to Q4, you know, I have some Amazon loans and I have some 0% APR credit card with Chase. They have 2 credit cards that come with 0% introductory APR. So when we get to that point, when we get to Q4, at least I have one of them, and I hope I will be able to refinance my Amazon loan by them for way more money. So I don't know if it's gonna be like I need to get my sales up again, I think, for it to for the loan for them to send me an offer to refinance the loan. But that's really, you know, I'm super happy that with Chase things are working great. You know, I'm building that relationship. I got that card, and I got that card first because I did not want to get the 0% APR cards right now, because I want them to see that I pay my credit card and stuff, build that relationship a little bit more, and get more a bigger limit on the 0% APR credit cards, right? So you know, I'm still super happy with the limits that I have. I'm still happy. It's great. It's good. You know, nothing bad to say about that. So yeah, that's when it comes to the second part. So hopefully when we get to Q4, as I said, when we get to the end of the summer, and then when we start getting Q4, and you know, by the end of the year, I can go close to $100,000 a month, if not go over it. We'll see how it goes. That's my goal. But I know, like, you know, I've seen that stuff takes more time that you expect them to take. So for example, working with the prep center, I was hoping that it only took me 1 month, that it was only gonna take me 1 month to basically figure it out. It took me 2 months to have things running like great. Right now, everything with the prep center is running great. I mean, it's running okay. It's not running great. It's running good right now. I'd say I'm at 85-90% satisfied of the prep center, of the you know, the whole process that I have. So that's a good thing. Just let me write my note to make sure I said everything. Yeah, So as you guys know, I invested a lot of money also because this is one of the reasons that my business is done also, because I had also less money to invest into the business. But like, I've been sitting on capital as well, so this is not really an excuse, but like, I've been working on a software to source that is a little bit different, and I've been using it every day to source. It's pretty great. Yeah, I'm not telling you exactly what it does, but like, I'm gonna release it soon. But like, this month I'm gonna take a month of developing this tool, because it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of money, and you know, I need to be able to focus on what's going to grow my Amazon business first, and then, you know, I will get back to that. But like, for now, it's okay. You know, it's still doing everything that I needed to do for me being able to source, but it's not at the point yet where I can actually, you know, make it public and charge people to use this software. So right now it's just something private that I'm just using to source, and soon, in a couple of months, it will be ready for the public. So that's where, same thing, yeah, also with my programs to train VAs, to train my VAs. I actually wanted to hire a VA right now, like beginning of June. It's not gonna happen right now, because things took way longer than it was supposed to take. You know, I was hoping that I would be at $50,000 a month this month. It's not. I'm at half that. So my sales, not only my sales went down, but like I'm 50% under like my target. So as I said, things take a little bit longer than what I was hoping, than what I was expecting. So hopefully the target of 6 figures for Q4, 6 figures a month for Q4 can be attained. I'm not sure though, to be honest. Right now I don't know, because like, I had to deal with so much bullshit, as I said, with the prep center, with, you know, all the constellation, with all that stuff, that a lot of stuff that I had to figure out, that, you know, I don't know what next month is going to be made of. So I do not, like, I hope I will get to that point by the end of Q4, that I will be able to scale to that point by the end of Q4. But like, I think that most of the foundation that I had to build to get to that point is pretty much done. Like, I'd say 90, no, not 90, like probably 85%, maybe 80% of the foundation that I had to build. And as a reminder, the foundation is delegating prep and getting access to cheap capital. So delegating prep is done, so it's already 50% of the work. Now access to cheap capital is still, you know, I'm still working on building business credit. It takes a little bit of time. You know, in 2 more months I'm gonna apply for another Chase card. We're gonna see from there when it comes to credit limits, all that stuff, and we'll see. Yeah, that's it for this month, to be honest. Hopefully, I think we hit the bottom, so I hope, and I'm knocking on wood, we are not gonna go under that point. So we are at the bottom, and now it's only going up, and we'll not, like, sales will not be declining anymore. 2 months is a long time. Also, all the inventory that was sitting at my prep center was sent like not too long ago. So probably we'll get a peak in sales in one of those days. But what I'm really happy with is like the sales are pretty much constant now. So yeah, we're getting back to 1,000 a day constantly. Like, we're getting close to that, and then we'll try to push it to 1,500 and then 2,000. So 2,000 will be super great. So yeah, $2,000 a day regularly, because I already did, like, March was over $1,000 a day on a regular basis, like constantly. Now the next step is to bring this to 1,500 and then 2,000, and after that will be close. It will be the last straight line to the $100,000 a month mark, to the 6-figure a month mark, right? So yeah, that's where we are at right now. Thank you for watching. It was pretty long. How long was this? It was 19 minutes. Yeah, by the way, let me know, how do you like the new setup for the camera? I put it a little bit higher and stuff. Let me know if you like it. So yeah, whatever. Subscribe, join the Discord, leave comments, let me know your months went, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video about selling on Amazon every single day. I haven't missed a day since January 1st. We're going for the whole year and probably beyond that. So yeah, and I just had some alerts from Keepa that some of my products price went back up, so I'm gonna look at that. I'm maybe gonna spend some money. I'll see you tomorrow. Watch these other videos on the screen if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon. Watch the whole playlist for the monthly things. I'll see you tomorrow.